my heart. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to another episode of Chatroom with Shizza, where today I have a very interesting dynamic duo, ladies and gentlemen. They happen to be a couple traveling across the world, more than 50 countries down so far. Multiple times they have visited Pakistan as well. And I think together this is the second time they're here. So I made sure to get them here in the chat room with me. I have Kay and Gogo in the house. Hello. How are you
there.
both?
Hi.
Hi, thank you. You are very well. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Gorkan Özkan from Turkey.
Yes.
And then we have Kay Özkan originally from the Britain.
Yes, that's
All
right.
right. Very interesting. First of all, the combination of the cultures. Can I have a meetup story for the first time you guys met?
I'll tell you a very brief one, but basically Gökhan was living in the UK and working in the UK, and he worked as a barber, and he cut my boss's hair.
Okay.
And one day he was asking, come on, do you have some single friends you can introduce me? Gökhan saw my picture and invited me out for coffee. And then it's history from there. We're just like soulmates. We travel the world and we have a very happy life together.
Even we cook
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. When was this? How many years ago?
This is 4 years ago.
4
so,
years ago,
yeah.
okay.
So for both of us, it was our second marriage. And both of us had been single for many, many years. So I have 2 grown-up children and Gökhan's fit in with the family. Absolutely perfect.
You never know when you're going to find your soulmate.
Right. I mean, what are the chances? I mean, your boss is going there and you are working there, of course, and then you guys just meet. So in our culture, when someone makes 2 people meet, it's called an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Would you call it an
It's
arranged
kind of arranged marriage, but when her boss was showing me the pictures, Kay wasn't in the front. She was just in the back sitting looking at her phone. I'm like, what about her? Is she single? That she wasn't actually the main person on the picture. I wasn't actually looking at the front. I'm like, you know what? She looks nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
We went for a
Yes.
walk on the beach the first time we met, and Gökhan said to me, if you hold my hand, that'll be forever. Literally the first date that
That
we
was the
went
first day,
on.
yeah.
So it was like an arranged
Was it
marriage.
an ultimatum, or did you feel
No,
like,
no,
okay,
it
I
was
have to do
kind of
it?
to say, you know what? If this is going to work, it's going to work forever. Like a commitment. Yeah.
Wow, almost like divine intervention. I love
Yes.
this. I absolutely love this. So I'm assuming 4 years ago you've met and none of you are by then vloggers or bloggers, right?
No, none of us were vloggers. We were both doing our full-time jobs.
I was too busy working
Yeah.
24/7 kind of.
Yeah. Gökhan owned a restaurant at
Yeah.
the time.
I start work at 7:30 in the morning till 11 in the night. Two jobs. So I had no time
No
for
time.
vlogging. I had no time for girlfriend. I had no time for going out. But everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. So whose idea was it? Who thought that, okay, let's try this out? Because I think you were traveling out of fun. And then I think one day you decided, okay, we need to start a vlog. Whose idea was it?
I think it was more an idea that was pushed upon us because I, going back 5 years ago, had an accident and developed an illness. So at the time, I wasn't able to do my job. I worked for the NHS, which is the healthcare in the UK. And we decided that, you know what, in case my illness does spread to my feet, we're going to go traveling now and not wait till we're too old. which I mean, I'm still coming up 53. So it's not like I'm young, but we didn't want to wait till we were completely too old, or maybe my illness had taken over my feet. And then obviously I know people can still travel when they're in a wheelchair or maybe can't use their feet as much. But we just thought, you know what, it's going to be easier if we go now, but we're not rich. How can we do this? So we came up with the idea, let's try and make a little vlog and see how we do. And within a couple of weeks, we became monetized on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
Wow.
Within 2 weeks. We couldn't believe it because we thought people are not going to watch us.
But you forgot to mention, when we bought our first ever GoPro, we didn't know what to do with it. No, we
So
didn't
you were
know.
looking at tutorials about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at YouTube how to use
How to use GoPro.
GoPro, and we made the vlogs in Morocco, first time ever.
On a holiday.
On a holiday. Supposed to be my first ever holiday as well, that was. I never been anywhere.
He'd never been overseas before he met me.
Only Turkey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I never been on a holiday anywhere. I was just going to Turkey, England. That was my life. And we done the vlogs, and what we're going to do with them. Everything's on memory card.
We
put
didn't
them on a
even know how to
computer.
put it on the computer, let alone make a video.
We didn't have a computer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had to get a computer, learn how to edit, learn all of the new era started in our life. And like Kay said, within 2 weeks, we got monetized. We got lucky, basically.
Yeah, we got lucky. People in Morocco got behind us and all subscribed, and
followed us.
our channel kicked off. Yeah.
Were you expecting it?
No, not at all.
Because we were expecting about 2 years to monetize. Since from the day we start, we were giving ourselves 2 years if we can monetize in 2 years' time. But we never thought it was going to be 2 weeks instead of 2 years.
Wow, that is actually very impressive because it does take a lot of time to actually monetize.
We've got friends that have taken 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we were really, really lucky. Really
But
lucky.
what do you think spoke to the audiences? Because in the end of the day, even if people were promoting you for friendship or, contacts, it does come down to what you're producing, the content. What do you think spoke to them? I'll tell you what I think, and then you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. Your content is, first of all, who you are. You're just being yourselves on the camera. What spoke to me was that this is, yes, traveloguing, a lot of it, personal experiences, but it's not like, let me show you how luxurious things are. It is like, okay, we are here, we're going to make do, and these are the local experiences. That is what spoke to me. What do you think was the selling point for monetization?
I think we're just being natural. We're not faking anything, saying, oh, this is out of this world. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. We just being natural. We just being ourselves and showing what we see to our audience. It's not like what some other, I'm not going to name anyone or anything like that. We can always go to any country, dine in a luxurious places, see the most beautiful parks. But what's the point traveling in there?
Yeah, I think a lot of people like the fact that we go to local places as well. So sometimes people can say, oh, why are you showing, for example, the other day somebody said, why are you showing this restaurant in Old Dhaka? Because it's quite it's a very, very local restaurant in Old Dhaka. However, that is where probably, I would say 50% of Old Dhaka have eaten there at least once or go there to eat in this restaurant. So to us, if we're in Old Dhaka, why would we then go to the most luxurious place that maybe locals don't go to? So we try and go to local places and try and interact with the local people. And I think people like to see that interaction. But I think personally, the number one thing is people love to see Gogo eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that.
They love to see him eat.
Because some of you may be thinking, I am making out. That's how I eat at home as well. Nothing's different.
A
That's
lot.
how I eat when
Big
I on my own.
bites.
That's how I eat with my family. That is me. I'm not actually making out, having a big bites front of the camera or anything like that. Because once you do something, you cannot hide it.
Right.
So,
How long can you fake it anyway? So I
Yeah.
think that's
exactly.
nice. When did you guys realize that people are watching us for his eating?
They
Can
would
I?
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made some sightseeing videos and they were like, no, we want to see Gogo eat.
Oh.
We don't want
Yeah.
to see
They
sightseeing. We
don't
want
want
to
to
see
see
Gogo eat it.
sights too much.
Was
No.
it surprising?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
I mean, before I met Kay as well, I was watching YouTube, especially during lockdown. All people does watching YouTube, playing PlayStation, or go for a walk if you are allowed. And anytime I watch any YouTuber, any country they go, I want to see the food, what they are eating.
yeah.
When we travel to any country, we don't travel to that country. Like, for example, we are in Pakistan. We love to see lots of tourists in Pakistan coming here because it's a beautiful
Tell the
country.
truth, we avoid the tourists.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But when we travel the country, we don't want to go where the tourists are because we're not coming here to like socialize with lots of tourists. We're coming to a country to socialize with locals, learn about local lives, and
Thank you so
and go
much.
to marketplaces,
Right.
enjoy what local food is. That's the best food you can get. Thank you very much. That's the best food you can get.
Right.
The local food are on the local markets, and the smell of the vegetables and fruits and people's warmness, the hospitality is next level. But when you go to touristic places,
But I do understand. I think that exactly is the appeal over here. So, for example, if I am to go to a new place, let's say Vietnam, you've been, right?
Yes.
So I would look at vlogs of people like yourself who've been there, but of the things that are local experiences.
Yeah.
Because locals mostly don't do such vlogs, right? People often travel and do those things. I don't want to know the luxurious places. Google is already going to tell me that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You know,
true.
TripAdvisor is already going to tell me that.
or
So,
the sites as well.
yeah. So I think it's very fun, first of all, to watch. But I want to come back to there's a whole market, and I think it started in COVID where people eat on camera. It's a million, if I must not say $1 billion market. And I even subscribe to some people on TikTok, especially where they're like buying such expensive dessert from certain places and then just devour them on camera.
Yeah.
I don't understand what my brain feels watching it, but it is some kind of entertainment and validation. I don't know. There's definitely a market for it. So are you going to stick to the food videos and going to keep producing them for the viewers?
Yes.
We are going to stick with the food and the local. We want to interact with as many locals as possible. Obviously, we're getting lots of messages, comments every day. People want to meet us. Unfortunately, our videos, we are not a magician. We're not making the video today and go home, edit it and put it on the same day. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes the videos are 2 weeks behind. By the time video is out, we already left that city to another city. And lots of people asking to meet.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Sometimes we can't meet everyone.
Yeah.
But we are so sorry about it as well to the people who we cannot meet.
We are going to continue with the food.
We are continuing with the food and culture.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it is, after all, human stories, or the human angle to it does connect a lot of people. But can I ask, so I think it is a common practice in your industry that you will not post in real time. Like you said, it's going to be either a few days or a few weeks later. I understand it's probably because of security reasons, and then logistics of editing and uploading, everything comes in. Is that it? What is the reason people don't post real time?
For us, it's a little bit different for us as well. And our viewers, we never hide away from it. But I'm undergoing still treatment for my illness. So sometimes we have to go back to the UK, and sometimes we stay there 1 month. Sometimes it may even be 2 months. So when we do that, we need content to put on. So sometimes we slow our content down so that when we're in the UK, we still have content that we can put out. And I think a lot of YouTubers, people we know, will do the same. If they're going to have a month's holiday on a beach, they might slow their content down so that it comes out at a later date, but also for security as well, because we've had people turning up at our hotels looking for us. If they've figured out from a photo where we are. So we are careful, although we've never had anything negative happen. It's just sometimes can be a little bit imposing on
Yeah.
your privacy.
I really was saving this for the later part of the podcast, but it has come up. And if you're comfortable, can we discuss it? So, you mentioned that you are going through your illness. It's been quite a few years,
Yeah.
but there is, keep up also. So, even
Yeah.
if you're out of a situation, I think you regularly have to do your medical treatment, continue with it, medication or whatnot. Can we get details on it if you're
Yeah,
comfortable,
so
please?
I have a disease called CRPS, and it's actually known as one of the most painful diseases in the world.
Oh.
It's a nerve condition, and nobody knows really why you develop it. Usually you develop it either with an injury. I developed mine when I had surgery on my arm. So most of mine comes from my arm, although it has spread a little bit to my toes. But if you can get it under control, you can stop it from spreading. But unfortunately, it is a disease that there's more awareness of it now. But still a lot of people, even you can sometimes meet some medical professions who don't know what it is.
It's not pretty common.
No.
It's not. There's no cure for it.
Yeah, so there's not a cure for it. However, you can, with keeping the pain under control, you
Okay.
can kind of try and control it from spreading. But some people do get it in all their organs. Some people end up having limbs amputated. It can be quite drastic. And also some people can go in remission.
Okay.
They usually say that it's 3 years that you have it, and then you can go in remission. If you haven't after 3 years, chances are it's something you've got to live with and just try and manage so it doesn't get worse. And obviously, because it's a nerve-related pain, it's affected by so much. So when a lot of people say to us, go to the mountains of Pakistan, I cannot go to the mountains in the winter because I cannot be in the cold outside.
Got it.
Because of my condition. So even air conditioning can affect me and can give you what you call a flare. And you might end up being where you in bed for a few days. You kind of get up because you're just in so much pain. So it is a very serious illness, but it's something I'm determined to live through. And also as well, I know I'm an example to a lot of people which have got different disabilities and different diseases to carry on traveling as well.
Right. And can I just say, you should definitely take this moment to be proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you.
How strong you're doing. Where do you think the willpower comes from? Is it the family that keeps you going? What is it?
I think it's Gokan, definitely. That keeps
That's
me
so
going.
sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely, because he's definitely my support. He looks after me when I'm not well. Which, if you have got CRPS and you kind of get out of bed for days, you do need somebody there for you. So definitely my family has been enormous support as well.
Right.
It is affected a lot with stress. So if you're happy, you will tend to be less stressed if you're happy. So, but anxiety can also cause it to be worse as well.
So you have been able to identify your triggers.
I have, and I've worked with counsellors to help me, and I've got a very, very good team of doctors and specialists in the UK, which, as I said to you, I go back and have treatment. They test in different treatments. One which they wanted to put a little battery, which will be fitted into my back. And this little battery will send signals around my body to try and help with the pain.
Oh.
And it's called a spinal stimulator. So now when I go back to England, we will be seeing whether or not I will go ahead with this or carry on with the treatment I'm having.
Okay, so this is now a part of your life, of
It
course.
is, yeah.
And it's a lifestyle adaptation that you have made because, of course, you have a beautiful family and you want to continue living to your best potential.
Yeah.
But thank you for raising awareness to
Yeah.
this. Like you said, there's no treatment as such. There's definitely help available. There's definitely medication available and therapy available, but no no solution to it as such. And I think with nerve pains, I think it's very hard to identify it in the first place because how can you tell? So, I mean, of course, my heart goes out to you, but at the same time, I'm impressed by your strength.
Thank you.
And I think what would be even more helpful and maybe even good for you as an outlet that you incorporate because I'm sure it is challenging on a daily basis.
It
It's
is,
not like it
yeah.
happens when it happens, right?
It
It's a
is.
lifestyle. So maybe if you incorporate that in how you change your travel, because of that, or what things you're carrying extra or everything, I think that's definitely going to be
Yeah.
helpful to a lot of people. Speaking of traveling, I think I'm so happy to have you guys in Pakistan, first of all. This episode is going to go out, of course, 2 weeks later. So by then the content will be out. They just visited Kalash Valley.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time, right?
Yes,
How was it?
It was absolutely incredible.
Within 24 hours, we decided to go back to Kalash Valley and spend whole month, maybe
Yeah.
more.
We're going to go back next
Yeah.
year.
You're going back?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Whole month, maybe more. And just learn everything about the Kalash Valley.
We were so lucky that we met an extraordinary man called Ahmed, and we just by chance booked his booking of his accommodation. Little did we know that he was actually the first ever guide in the Kalash Valley.
Oh, that's super
The
cool.
first ever. And he was such a cool guy. He knew everybody and he had such a wonderful way with the locals. We got to go and live with the Kalash people. And quite a unique experience to cook with them, to eat with them what they ate. And it was just an amazing experience. We even went to a Kalash funeral, which I know is, for a lot of people might say, why did you go to someone's funeral? But we were invited to go along there. And it was just incredible to experience.
Yeah, we were invited to go to funeral and permission they gave us permission to film as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
The video's not out yet, I suppose.
No. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, so of course I'm Pakistani. I unfortunately have not been to the valley yet. I know how absolutely culturally rich it is.
Oh, wow.
Pakistan actually has a lot of cultures and each of them so beautiful in its own identity that you would like to study more about it. You would like to dwell more in it.
Yeah.
Kailash happens to be on top among other few. So definitely looking forward to the video first of all and then going myself. What was something that really stayed with you in the valley? Can be related to culture, can be related to people interactions or food.
You know the food, everything, culture, what's actually stated with me, everyone is equal. The children, the woman, the man, everyone is equal. Everyone works together like friendly. It's no
community.
It's no like
Big
separation.
community.
There's a big community. They became together and they do everything together.
Nice.
Everything together. Like for example, the funeral. Whole valley was there on the funeral. Not just the Bambaret. We were in Bambaret, but there are 3 valleys in Kalash. All 3 valleys coming to. The funeral was in Bambaret. The first day they slaughtered 2 cows for the Bambaret valley.
Yeah.
For the next day, all 3 valleys become together and they slaughtered 40 goats.
Okay.
For everyone who
to
dies.
feed everyone.
To feed
For
everyone.
everyone. 40 goats.
Oh wow. Okay.
So becoming together as a community, and they are sharing the life together. For example, no one actually from Kalash Valley is renting a place.
Yeah.
They all own their houses and land.
Property, yeah.
And no one goes hungry.
Yeah.
So they take care of each other.
They take care of each
They're
other.
very tight knit.
Yeah.
Very tight.
Very, very tight.
I saw a video where you were saying that Gogo is actually addicted to a Pakistani drink. And I think you guys were sitting in a street.
What's it called?
Oh, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
I tried it everywhere, but
I was going to say, it's not even a local drink.
No, but I tried it everywhere in England, in different countries. I found the Pakistani Mountain Dew. First time I tried it in Karachi. Taste next level. And now I found my next best drink in Pakistan.
Which is?
Some places called Laban, but salty lassi.
Salted lassi, yes. Very popular in Pakistan. Have you had lassi not bottled, like homemade lassi?
Yes,
we
homemade salted lassi, homemade sweet lassi. Sweet lassi is not so much favorite.
Okay.
But salted lassi reminds me of Turkey. We have something called ayran. So similar. We make it with mix of yogurt, water, and salt.
Okay. Yeah,
so you get the same
ingredients.
taste. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So,
are you also a lassi fan?
I like the salty one, not so much the sweet one.
Mm.
But we did have a really, really good sweet one in Lahore, in the old city.
Yeah.
And it had so much buttercream on the top. I think that was our favourite one we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
In the old city. It was so good, wasn't it?
The sweet one for me tastes more like a milkshake.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on the salty one. Definitely a better option. I want to talk about your food experiences in Pakistan, because everyone I've spoken to who came to Pakistan for the first time, second, third, fifth, food is on top, of course. There are some, if not a lot, there are some, parallels we draw with Turkish food also. Maybe you have noticed in terms of, the bread or the kebab. Of course, it's an interpretation in a
Yeah.
Pakistani realm. Let's start with Gogo, since it is forte
Yeah,
food.
definitely.
Yeah, how's it going?
The food is it's hard to describe. It is really, really hard to describe. If you love your food, you have to come to Pakistan and taste it. The bread tastes different. The meat tastes different. For example, Kay doesn't like lamb in Turkey,
Yeah.
but she loves lamb chops in Pakistan.
Only
Oh.
in Pakistan.
Only in Pakistan.
Only country, Ali.
Only
yeah.
country.
Why? What's the
It
difference?
tastes
It's
different.
different.
It tastes different. It's like I had a list for so long.
Yeah.
My top of the list was chicken do piazza. I had it in India, Goa. It stayed on top of the list
The piazza, okay.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
for 1 year until we came to Pakistan
And did we beat it?
Yes.
3 times. First in Rawalpindi,
Yeah.
we went to Bat Karahi.
Okay.
We tried
OG
mutton.
experience.
Yeah, mutton karahi, and that was wow. And chicken do piazza went to the second place after that.
Oh.
And then in Lahore, we had something called harissa.
Harissa? Yeah, yeah.
Was it meat harissa, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Meat harissa.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, we never tried something like this before. It was so slimy, the gravy bit.
Yeah.
And still
Delicious.
don't know what it is, but it was so delicious. And it went on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, this is it. I found my new food. And we went to Lahore again, Haveli restaurant.
Haveli, yeah.
Thank you so much. They invited us and they cooked the best ever chicken karahi.
Desi chicken curry.
Desi chicken karahi. And
Wow. I'm having hunger pangs just listening to this.
Desi chicken karahi was
I'm
wow.
tempted to order lamb today, honestly. But does it often happen that you discovered new food, loved it, and tried it at home also?
In Turkey, every 30, 40 kilometer, we have a different kind of dish. Pakistan reminds me that as well. Every 30, 40 kilometer, it's got a different kind of curry, different taste. The flavor changes. Even the bread changes. Like the other day, we went to have paratha. We were already making plans and figuring out what we're going to put inside when we get to England. We're going to cook
make
this.
it for our children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We already
Yeah.
making plans, and some kind of things you can only have it in its own country.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have any Pakistani restaurants near us where we live.
Oh, where do you live?
We live in the northeast of England, but we
Okay.
live in a city just outside of Durham City, and we don't have Pakistani restaurants.
Oh.
So we would have to probably travel quite a while
Yeah.
to get to a Pakistani restaurant.
It's
But
like-
I think we're going to do that now because
Yeah.
we've met some British Pakistanis who've invited us to go to Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham has a lot of
yeah.
Pakistani
Yeah.
community, yes.
So
But the problem is, like my parents came before I met Kay, came to visit me, and they stayed 6 months. I couldn't have the same taste when she was cooking.
Oh.
your mum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when my
It's
mom's
probably
cooking,
the spices,
spices.
or the oil.
Everything.
Same with the lady. I asked, she's like, no, you can't get the same taste. Whenever they come to Pakistan, they take all the spices back.
Back home, but it's
Even-
not the same.
Yeah, even we do
Yeah.
the same thing. When we go home, we get some spices we like to take to England.
Have you had Pakistani food in other countries?
Yes, and I wouldn't order that unless, of course, my family there is cooking,
Yeah.
or I know that this is authentic
Yeah.
Pakistani. And about the spices, so my sister, whoever is traveling to meet her, we have to send her a suitcase
Full of
just
spices.
spices. Yeah. and dried ones, and even, like just the powdered spices and everything. And she's like, I want my kids to continue to have the taste of Pakistan. So I completely get that.
She will understand.
She
what we mean.
definitely
It
understands.
is like last week we went to a Turkish restaurant in Rawalpindi.
Mhm.
The mezes, like it's called like cold platter, all
I
different
am
kind of
obsessed with
dips.
it. I finished
Yeah,
it on my own.
I did in that night as well. And I ordered something called testi kebabı.
Okay.
Testi is a terracotta pot. It
Okay.
cooks inside it. The food was absolutely delicious. But I don't
Yeah.
know why it was.
It wasn't
You don't know what it
Turkish.
was?
No, it wasn't
It was-
Turkish.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So this is probably going to help you with if you get surprised in the future also. Any specific cuisine over here will definitely have a local touch to it, to cater to the Pakistani audience's taste buds, So for example, if you're having Chinese, it's Pakistani Chinese, and you will
Yeah.
tell the difference. I think same with Turkish. I've never had authentic. I mean, I've had it in other places in the world, but never in
You
Turkey.
need to come to our house in Turkey.
Oh my God, I would love to. Absolutely. So yeah, a major fan of Turkish food. But I have to say, where you were saying, every few kilometers, food changes in Pakistan. It's the same with culture and language and dialect
Yeah.
also.
Dialect also as well.
Yes, it's like I said in the beginning of the show, it's so culturally rich. Staying in line with that, culturally, when you go back, of course, and I'm sure you're going to visit again. I'm just sure you're going to come back again also.
We are, yes.
Culturally, do you feel like you have adopted something that you have implied in your real life also?
I would say that because Pakistani culture, a lot of it regarding family and things, is very similar to Turkish.
It's very similar to Turkey.
Very
The
big on
family
families and things, aren't they? And we are like that anyway.
treatment. It's so similar to Turkey.
Yeah,
to be
very
honest.
close
It's
to
so
Turkish
similar
culture,
to Turkey. It's
definitely.
very, very similar.
We've definitely learned that 5 minutes is not 5 minutes in Pakistan.
Same in Turkey.
It's so,
So-
same in Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you ask in directions and someone says 5 minutes, 1 hour later you're still walking and somebody else says
It's not
5 minutes,
5
5
minutes.
minutes. But we've definitely taken on the afternoon nap and then coming out later.
Yeah,
So
it's a thing
that's-
also.
Yeah, 2 months here and we've definitely done that.
Yeah.
Whereas in England, we would be 8 o'clock, I'd be tucked up in my PJs ready for bed.
Oh no,
But
we
here,
wait.
people are just going out.
We wait for 8 o'clock
Yeah.
because first of all, the heat threshold is broken, so we
Yeah.
can actually go out and have a good time without dying of the heat. That is something. And also, I think street food culture is very much alive in the evenings and
Yes.
nights, and a lot of families go out also,
Yeah.
considering probably office timings and everything. So yes, an interesting one. And speaking about just 5 more minutes, I think you will relate from Turkish point of view over here. Goodbyes are so long. Like, for example, like it's not simply like, oh, okay, bye, see you later.
Like me.
Bye-bye.
It's an
That's it.
hour-long goodbye. Also in Turkey?
It's like it starts in the living room,
yeah.
goes outside the house
Yeah.
until they get in the car,
Yeah, and
and
even
a
in
bit
the
more
car.
in the car,
Mhm.
and then beep beep. It's middle of the night.
Exactly. So, okay, we do have a lot in common.
Same.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to talk about other aspects of, traveling and documenting it, but I'm just going to throw at you guys some rapid fire questions. So I want quick one-word answers, whatever comes to your mind.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong. A country which you were most wrong about before visiting, wrong about perceptions.
Egypt.
Oh,
Egypt, I would
positively
say.
surprised or negatively?
It was a positive surprise because we'd seen so many negative YouTubers go in there. We got scammed, we got this, we got that. Our experience was completely
Next level.
different.
For me, it's Pakistan,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
because what I saw wasn't the half of it.
Hmm.
Before I came here, the hospitality, everyone was talking about best hospitality. They weren't saying the best in the world.
Mhm.
The food is delicious. No, it's this undescribable. It's so delicious.
Yeah.
And the friendliness, wow. Especially on my point of view, as anytime you say someone you are Turkish,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
arms opens up.
Yes,
Mhm.
of course. It-
Arms opens up,
Yeah.
and just you feel like you are actually belongs to the community.
Definitely. Most overrated city.
For me, it's Milan.
Milan.
For me, it's Milan.
Yeah.
I had the worst pizza in Milan.
How come?
I admit I had the worst pizza. I had the worst Parmigiano in Milan.
Oh, wow. Who
Sorry,
would have thought?
Worst
Yeah.
pizza, and what was the other thing I
Yeah.
had? Yeah, worst one in pizza in Milan.
What about you?
I would say probably the most overrated Dubai.
Oh,
Yeah.
unpopular opinion.
Yeah, Dubai for me.
Okay.
But I have to go through the line of the food, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a selling point. Speaking of food, best street food.
For me, it would be Golgappi.
Oh,
I absolutely love them.
uh,
I'm addicted
okay.
to them.
But from a place like where?
From Pakistan.
Pakistani
Yeah.
Golgappe. Oh my God, I'm there
Golgappi.
with you, girl.
That
Like,
tamarind, the tamarind water.
are you surprised?
I am.
Surprised that I remembered the name.
No, I was surprised she couldn't wait to have the chapli kebab.
Oh, also chapli kebab. But
Good reminder. Good
Yeah.
reminder.
that's more kind of in a restaurant, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Street food, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting down. Whereas the Golgappi, I'll eat them just standing up anywhere.
Oh my God. And I have no self-control and I'll probably
I'm the
eat
same.
50 of them.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I knew this before. I would have ordered. We could have had a
Oh,
competition.
wow.
I'm so sorry.
I love them.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, as long as it's not pork, anything on the plate.
Okay. So anything, anywhere you will have.
I don't have famous food. The food is food for me. I'm not picky. Obviously, top of the list is different.
Mm,
But when it comes to street food, I eat anything.
interesting. Yeah, please.
I was just going to say sometimes you get these sugarcane juice.
Ganna juice, it's called.
Oh.
Ganna, yes. Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay, it's very popular in Pakistan. Also because of the cold effect it has.
I'm not that big of a fan.
I love it.
If it's got ginger and lemon in,
Yes.
it helps, but it's quite sweet, isn't it?
It's very sweet. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
If there is no ginger and lemon, it's more sweet.
Mm.
That's the problem. You have to just drink it. You can't just zip it. It's not a toy. It's just you have to go for it and enjoy the drink.
And ganna juice or sugarcane juice, it's actually also a cultural thing in Pakistan. You will
Yeah.
see stands everywhere on the
Yeah.
road. And even if it's a busy GT road or a highway, people are going to stop and get that ganna juice. It's definitely something to keep you going in the
Yeah.
summer especially.
But if I have to name one thing,
Yeah.
jalebi.
Oh, jalebi.
Jalebi,
yes.
baby.
You guys, it's not fair what you're doing. I'm actually
I am a
Yeah, you love
huge,
them.
huge jalebi fan.
nice.
It
The
reminds
fresh,
me.
juicy ones.
Yeah. Like
You know
it's
what's
just
dripping? Yes, absolutely. Another jalebi usage, I'll tell you. Maybe you haven't tried it. Maybe you have. I don't know. A lot of people use it in breakfast like a cereal. So in a cold bowl of milk,
Kay
you
loves
add
it.
your jalebi.
Yeah, love it.
I love
Kay
it,
loves
right?
it.
Yeah, we have that in Rawalpindi. There's a place, but
Yes.
they do warm milk.
Oh, warm is even better.
Warm milk is so
Yes.
good.
So,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm so impressed, by the way. You've already had a lot of Pakistani experiences. I'm so
have.
impressed. Okay, one country you'd move to tomorrow without even thinking.
Pakistan. Yeah.
Okay.
Kalash.
Kalash Valley specifically. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
Kalash.
don't hide the fact that Pakistan is our number, and we're not saying that because we're here.
Mhm,
Pakistan is our number one country.
So we have a list.
mhm.
Let's say the list is like this from here to here. Pakistan is here,
Yeah.
and second one starts from here.
Oh, and
So there
that's
is a
saying
big-
a lot.
So there is a big gap between second place and
But
Pakistan.
we don't know because we've got lots of new countries coming up. We
Yeah.
are going to some new countries from Pakistan. We're going to Uzbekistan,
For the
which
first
is a
time.
new
For the first
country.
time.
We're going to Algeria,
Mhm.
which is a new country for us. We're also going to Iraq
Oh,
and
It's
nice.
Kuwait.
not so much new country. I
Yeah.
know the culture is so close to Turkey.
To Turkey, yes,
So
true.
close to each other.
Yeah, we're going to Iraq and Kuwait, which we're really excited about. So
Mhm.
But so far, Pakistan
we don't
took
know.
over
Yeah.
Philippines, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand,
Bangladesh, you often with
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
We love Bangladesh as well.
Mhm,
But Pakistan has a different vibe.
mhm.
Even Kay experienced it when she was out on her own doing the solo female
Vlogs.
Vlogs.
Yeah, which is something I like to do to show women how they would be treated if they were alone.
Right. And you do
Yeah.
that in Pakistan as
I
well.
do that in Pakistan, in different countries now, because people sometimes say, oh, it's only because obviously I'm Christian and Gokhan's Muslim. And sometimes people will say, yeah, you're in a Muslim country and it's only because your husband's Muslim. But it's not. It just shows you I'm a Christian wandering around.
Right.
And it's nice for people to see how you would be treated. But people have asked us.
People have asked us on comments as well. Some comments are hilarious. Is that even halal? I'm eating vegetable, mate. Like, what you want me to do with the vegetable? Take it to the mosque?
Is there a lot of scrutiny around halal food or halal relationships or whatsoever?
Yes.
Since you are...
some people can be. So some people will say to Gokhan, tell your wife she's got to cover her hair, or your wife should be dressed in a certain way, which, to be honest, I do dress quite modestly.
Or
I don't think I'm...
culturally
Yeah.
appropriate, I have to say.
You're not allowed in that place. What make you think you can go? We are in Medina.
I really want to talk about that.
Okay, we'll come to that.
Yeah, so I'm going to save that for later. I want to
Okay.
talk about Medina in detail. Yes. Okay, still going on the rapid fire. Country with the kindest strangers.
Our answer is the same.
Okay.
Pakistan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I should change my questions because
Yeah, because
it's
your
almost sounding
questions are
scripted.
actually going to be on all. If it comes to kindness,
Mhm,
if
mhm.
it comes to hospitality, if it comes to friendliness, it's going to be Pakistan. It's not because we are here, because what we see is be showing. But we had the kindness in other countries as well. But when we talk about most, it's going to be Pakistan.
We arrived in Rawalpindi a couple of weeks ago,
Mhm.
and we were staying there so I could rest a little bit as well. So we just stayed in our apartment quite a bit, and we went out to a local place, sat down. We hadn't even been in Rawalpindi, not even half an hour. Sat down and we ordered some food. We were really hungry because we hadn't eaten.
No breakfast at all. It
And
was 3 o'clock.
before we could even look up, this man come over to us and he said, I just want to welcome you to Pakistan and just to tell you I've paid for your food. I mean,
A
like
random person.
Random
a random
person.
person.
That's so
He didn't know
sweet.
us. So he didn't know like Kay and Gogo. He was just looking at two people.
He is one of so many.
Yeah.
So many.
One of
Like,
so many.
And just people coming over and saying hello to us. Obviously, now we do get recognised quite a
Yeah.
lot. When we go out and about, it's lovely because we have a lot of families that follow us, and their kiddies will follow us. And
Oh, yeah.
so if we go to a shopping mall, we get a lot of people coming up to us and saying hello, and it's so lovely. But the kindness that people have shown us in Pakistan, people have took us in their homes. What about the young man? He came over to us and he said, "Hi, it's Kay and Gogo. I'm your follower,
Oh.
and I really wanted to invite you to my house, but unfortunately, I'm not in a financial situation to be able to invite you to my house at the moment. But I want you to take this money and have a cup of tea on me."
That's so sweet.
And he gave, I know. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's
Insist
so
not to have it. He was like,
we
please,
were literally
please. With the name of
arguing.
Allah, when he say name of Allah, I cannot.
Yeah.
He says, but when someone give us something,
Mm-hmm.
we give more.
Of
So
course.
the best of it is we crossed over the road, went to a tea shop, and we
Oh.
said, okay, we're going to take this man's money and have a cup of tea. We sat down, ordered our tea.
Yeah.
Before we'd paid, a man come over and said, "Just to tell you guys, I've paid
Paid
for
your
your
bill."
tea."
Oh, wow.
So we were with this money in our hands. So we said, you know what?
Uh-huh.
We'll give it to our Yango driver as a little. We pass it on. We paid for someone and
Yeah.
somebody
Like,
paid back.
It comes back to
Do you know what I mean?
Comes back,
And
but
we don't do it for that, but it's true in life. If you're a good
Yeah.
person,
And-
you'll have good things happen to you.
it's our religion. If someone comes to your house, if you give them chai, coffee, you don't charge them. If you feed them, you don't ask for their money. And Pakistan look as the country is their house.
Hmm.
Like the foreigners come to their house as a guest.
Yeah.
And they welcome, and they actually want to give. Even some people, like some street vendors, you can see it, they hardly make living,
Yeah.
but they still don't want to
They're so
charge you.
giving.
Humble
Yes.
people, and
So
they
humble.
won't take your money.
It's like, what you doing? I'm studying, and you're driving in drive to make living for your studying as
Yeah.
well, and you don't want my money.
Hmm.
So what kind of hospitality is this? Next level hospitality. It's not.
Definitely.
It's just something we never seen.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, I 100% agree with you that it's a religious thing.
It's a
I mean,
religious thing.
We are told that guests are like it's a gift to you. It's like angels visiting your home. So we go all out, definitely cultural, also religious thing. But I think the conversation is very soft and positive so far. I was not expecting it. So just to do justice to it for my viewers over here.
What I would like to add.
Sorry.
What I would like to add. We have so much comments from different nationalities as well. We get paid by Pakistani government.
Yeah.
We get that all the time. We don't get paid by Pakistani government.
We don't.
I mean, I can talk about India. I had an amazing time in India. Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Philippines, like all the countries. But we are in Pakistan now and we are talking about Pakistan. And no country paying us to talk about good. Did we have a bad experience in Pakistan? Other than the hot weather?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Which is something that we're used to in Turkey.
It's like my hometown is more hotter than here.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember quite a while ago that was now, I seen 61 degree in my hometown on the temperature. So we are actually more hotter.
So it's not something new for you.
It's not something new for us.
But okay, a slightly difficult question. For you to actually make a video from Pakistan, and if the thumbnail says you won't believe what happened or Pakistan will shock you, I understand it's a clickbait. So while your intention may be to remove the stereotype of what people think, so with this thumbnail we're going to, if they open the video, they will see that we were shocked positively. At the same time, you're also kind of feeding the stereotype with those words. How much of thought goes into choosing titles and thumbnails?
A lot of thought goes into it, because exactly like you say, you want people to click on your video and then experience the good experience. But at the same time, some people can, if you choose the wrong thing, pick that as a negative.
Right.
And they might not then watch it. They could get distracted and then go away with that in the back of their mind that it's something negative.
Yeah, right.
So
there's a proper, like, let's say, planner where you would, first of all, schedule your content and then the words that have to go out with, or the idea, because things are sensitive in the end of the day, right?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think what you would do is we would normally just go out, get on with our video, and then decide what the title is. I know a lot of people do it a different way. So they might go out and they might aim to say, they might want to say something negative because they're going to get more views.
Yeah.
And it's quite sad, because it's the truth that unfortunately, a lot of the time, if you are negative about something, you will get more views.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that's,
for example, we stayed in a hotel. We had an amazing experience. We got okay views. Somebody else stayed in that same hotel, had a very negative experience, got millions of views because they wrote a negative title. And they were actually negative about it. So sometimes you have to ask yourself what people are wanting to watch and what people are supporting. And sometimes people are just curious to find out if it's something negative.
Yeah, true. You should probably sometimes stay away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
We just try to show what we are actually experiencing.
Yeah,
and our thumbnail goes like, yes, sometimes we say, oh, we got shocked in Pakistan.
Yeah.
It shocked us that someone paying for our bill.
It can be
it's
something
shocking,
positive.
especially for England. It's never going to happen. And sometimes people are stopping, oh, are you needing help? Do you need anywhere to lift?
Yeah, nice.
Like, it's impossible to find things like this in England. It's impossible. And they are actually shocking scenarios. Yeah, we're looking at the view in Kalash, for example. Oh my God, this view is shocking. It's unreal. It's not in a bad way.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just towards the end, you both have been together to Medina. Your first time, I'm assuming.
It was both of ours.
Both of our
first times.
yeah.
Okay, nice. And I watched your video where you were telling your experience as a non-Muslim and how well you were received. I want you to share with the audiences what
it was
the entire
wonderful.
trip was about.
Yeah. So Gogo had always dreamt of going. And because I knew it was okay for me to go as well, because just to explain that non-Muslims can go to Medina.
Yeah.
There is areas in the actual mosque that you're not allowed to go to.
Okay.
However, basically, we went there, and what I did was I booked a room. We always travel on a budget. We're never extravagant. We're just that kind of people. We very, very rarely. We try every now and again to show a little bit of luxury, but we're not extravagant people. Like if I've got to spend $200 on a room or $20, I'll spend $20.
And that is your niche, I have to tell you.
You know, we don't pretend to be fancy, but we'll try every now and again, because we do have some people who maybe want to see a luxury hotel or want to see a nice restaurant. And when we went to Medina, the rooms are not cheap.
Yeah, of course.
But I said to Gogo, no, I found this hotel. It's a good hotel. I do most of the bookings of the accommodation. And what I did was booked a Medina front view room, the best view in the hotel. And I just imagined him sitting there with his cup of coffee, looking at this view. And he went to pray, didn't you? And I stayed in the hotel when he went to pray.
Yeah.
And then he came and saw the view, and he was just crying his eyes out. Now he's crying my eyes out.
That was different feeling, because I went to visit our prophet's tomb.
Yeah.
And it's actually, you have to book through the app. You can just walk in.
Okay.
All planned by Kay.
Wow.
She made the book right on the time before the check-in, so I can actually disappear. So she went in on her own. And I spent so much time in there. And when I came in, that was no wall, just a window.
Wow.
There wasn't a wall on the front window, just looking at Nawara. It was just a moment.
Must be so magical.
It was magical.
As a non-Muslim, I felt extremely welcomed. So there was a few occasions. One time Gogo went to pray, and the security said to me, come inside. And they sat me down on the floor. And a few people might say, well, on the floor, but most people were on the floor because they were praying. Sat me on the floor, and this family was sat next to me, and they come over, they brought me holy water, they brought me bread, they brought me yogurt, drink
Zamzam,
as
bread
well.
and yogurt and dates.
And he come back and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, security put me here. And then another time we went to the
Cuba mosque, the first mosque made by our prophet.
Yeah.
Have you been?
Different mosque. And I was waiting outside, and it was so hot. And I mean so hot. There was no shade. The security all came over to me, and I thought, oh no, maybe I'm too close. Or they said to me, sister, what are you doing? And I said, sorry, my husband's Muslim, but I'm not Muslim, so I'm waiting outside here. And they said, you are our sister, not Muslim, but you are our sister, and you're not waiting outside in the heat. And they took me round to the ladies' entrance. They took me in. They said something to the ladies, and the ladies took me in. And they let me go in the mosque with the ladies.
Wow, that's so nice.
And they said, you are our sister. And he come back and couldn't find me. The next thing, I'm coming out the mosque.
Wow.
And I told him what happened. And, you know, it's so true, because we had so many comments from Muslim people saying, but you are our sister, Kay. Yes, you're Christian, but you're still our sister. And that's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. Just listening to it, I'm so happy for you that you got to experience it, of course.
Medina was actually magical. I cannot wait to go
Saudi
back.
is wonderful.
Saudi
Kingdom
is
of
wonderful.
Saudi Arabia,
Medina,
incredible country. We love it. Yeah,
Nice.
really
Wow.
do.
Who's more tech savvy?
None of us.
None.
We haven't got a clue.
To help you.
Yeah,
No,
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Googling things. We haven't got a clue.
Nephew, can you ask your editor friend how to do this?
Yeah, we're still learning now. I mean, a little bit my age, and Gogo was a barber. I did work on a computer, but did my job for the NHS and only knew my, work,
system,
what I had to do. My system had no idea. And still now, we've no idea what we're doing. We get it wrong, and the camera's all over and things. But I think people actually like the fact that we're just
so
honest.
Candid,
We don't pretend to be amazing at it. They know. Yeah, we do have an editor as well, which helps us. Actually, a Pakistani guy.
Okay.
We've never met him, but he works
Even
for
not
us.
yet.
Not yet, even. Unfortunately, he's from Lahore area, but unfortunately, we've not met. But we do everything online.
Okay.
And he is really good. He helps us out if we do need any help with something. And then we Google everything and watch how you do it. Gokan's always buying new cameras, but we bought one not long ago. We still don't know how to use it.
learning to edit on that.
360. He's learning. I keep saying,
learning.
have you got that content on that camera?
It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's not that
learning.
easy.
But that's
Yeah.
the good part. I mean, you keep learning, that's what life is. Every day you are learning. So my last question is, what is new in the pipeline for Kay and Gogo fans?
So we've
Something they
been
should look
working
forward to.
alongside Pakistan Tourism,
Green tourism.
Green Tourism Pakistan.
Mhm.
And we've been going to some of their resorts and being ambassadors for them, representing them. And that's really nice for us to represent Pakistan and
Yeah.
hopefully promote Pakistan.
Mhm.
It is an honor for us to see more tourists in Pakistan, as long as they're not near us.
You want to have the local experience?
No,
However, I may be in the future organising some tours for ladies only to Pakistan,
That would be
group
amazing.
tours. So that's something to look out for next year.
It's like people has to see. I'm talking about non-Pakistanis.
Mhm.
People has to see. Yes, Pakistan is a Muslim country, and I'm not ashamed of being Muslim. Alhamdulillah, I am
Of
Muslim.
course.
And what represents Pakistan outside Pakistan is a Muslim country. It reminds me about 30, 40 years ago, Turkey.
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
Turkey is a Muslim country. We didn't get many tourists back in days.
Yeah. But
But
now it's one of the
One
top
of the most top tourist
Yeah.
destination. The Pakistan is similar to Turkey on those facts. So
Growing tourism.
tourism. I think with people like us showing the beauty, showing the hospitality, showing the nature, showing the friendliness
Hmm.
and local life, people will understand what Western media show you is not the truth.
All the best of luck for your future.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Conversations never end. This was Kay and Gogo on the chat room with Shizza. I will see you next week right here. Until then, take care.